Greetings. Hey, it's Susie Q here. I'm back in the RV. All right, let's get started. Let's see what we got on the books to read today. All right, today we begin to break down Attraction 41 questions. Today is question number 32. These can be found via podcast and video at YouTube channel Holistic Healing Community by Susie Q. Do subscribe to follow this complimentary offering of how to tune into attracting your desired goal and tent our juicy, groovy new vibe. All right. So our question today, number 32, is: do you take time to play every day? Well, let's just take a look at you. Yeah, I'm looking into you right now, and I'm saying yes, you do. Tune into playing every day. Oh, that feels good. I receive your information. I don't need to know your name or your location. I am just happy to know that you do play. So I have some things to share. And so I just got through having a total playtime in the sandbox of Sedona. That felt, I'm going to say it. You know what I'm going to say. You know it. You know it. You know it. It felt juicy. Yes. Juicy and yummy at the same time. And it felt like play. Oh, gosh. All right, so let's just get started. So this is my play report. And I'm going to be asking you while I'm doing my play report about your play report. Friday, I picked up my best friend Mary, who is my muse. I'm going to bust her right now. This is going to be a myth buster. Like, who is Susie's muse? It's Mary Wilson. She's my little precious muse, and she's really a big part of me attracting this idea of attraction 41 questions. And so, anywho, I'm going to spill the beans. She called me for a little bit of a chit chat, and through that, I realized she was asking me questions about da 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 da. Instead of answering them like I always do, I asked her some questions, and so I was real inspired by what came from that conversation, and that's how this was conceived. All right, so so she came in on Friday, and I love her totally. And so that was the beginning of my playtime, was with my little special friend. I was so excited. There's all kinds of other stories there, but we're not going to go into that right now. All right, so we started there, and then we ended up staying with this really interesting person. His name is Dennis, and we did the Airbnb, and that was really cool. There were all these fun and playful vortexes on his property, and he was also very fun and playful too. So I'm really acknowledging the people I meet along the path. Who are the people in your path that you meet that bring about a spirit and a joyfulness of play? So Dennis shared some things with me that really resonated with me on a soul level. That felt pretty juicy and playful too. All right, so then I've kind of got my list. I don't want to leave anybody out here. So then I had a beautiful friend named Judy, and she suggested that we play with Healing Wolf at her wolf sanctuary. that was so much fun and play. And there we had more friends that came to join us to play with us at the wolf sanctuary. So let me ask you this question. When you feel really playful and curious about, I don't know, wolf packs, who do you call? What does your wolf pack look like? Who are those beautiful wolves in your pack? Who are they? Where are they? So we had Kevin that drove up from Casa Grande. We had Mark and Aaron that drove up and they joined us. And so that's five. That's five people. And then there was Healing Wolf and her husband John. Their house is situated on all of this Native American kind of sacred site. And we had the wolves. We got to experience that. That was really playful and fun and juicy. There was so much history as far as the all the different people that had walked that land and the people that are still there doing their beautiful healing and I don't know, just connecting in with the beautiful nature that's there and that sacred ground that they live on. So I just want to thank everybody that was part of that and all of the other beings that were not in physical form that were present, to be part of this beautiful experience. So I'd like to ask you right now, when you're in kind of a sacred, holy place, and, do you find that you can still have fun there? So there's this reverence, but there's also this playful nature. Who is it that you would be with in those moments? And what type of experiences are you seeking that bring both that moment of reverence and also that playful spirit? What does that look like for you? Mine felt good, I'll tell you that. Now, before we even, let's see, what day was that? So before we got there, we also, okay, everybody's got little names. Okay, so Mary is my muse, which we got that, and then Dennis is my walk-in spirit friend. Okay, and so he was the beautiful person at the first house that we stayed, and then we met Peter, and I'm calling him Rockman to the Stars. Rockman to the Stars does this as a service. He takes people up Red Rock. Now, preparing for Red Rock was going to be all about play and all about fun. Mary got up really early, put all her makeup on, did her hair, wore jewelry, and she looked pretty spiffy. I washed my face and brushed my teeth. I didn't even brush my hair or anything. And initially I thought I was going to wear Birkenstocks. Thank God I didn't. Anyway, it wasn't a hike. We thought it was a hike. We climbed a mountain with Peter. His name is Peter Rockman to the Stars. Okay, so long story short, it was quite an exercise, and I'm noting the playful nature about myself that while it got kind of silly and fun, it got kind of serious too. I got boo-boos. Okay, wait, how do I show it to you? There's one boo-boo, and then I got another boo-boo, and then I had well, I'm not going to show you that. In the service, in that beautiful ceremony and communion and unity with Red Rock, I lost a toenail. However, Reverend Mary did a ceremony, a eulogy for my toe. So there was sacrifice. I did some sacrifice. And so, anywho, it was pretty exciting. Really kind of liked it. Okay. So let's just say you're going on an adventure and it's there to be playful. Again, who is that in your life that you would go to and share that with? Now, this is really cool because I met a new friend. Well, I got pretty high up. I didn't get to the very base of it. I got like right at the spot right before the base. And then I had a young woman, Genevieve, who I met, and I found her to be very, very playful. And so we made the descent together. Peter, the rock man of the stars, was gone, and so there I was on this ledge, feeling very, very playful and very, very curious, and feeling kind of big girl, like brave about what I was doing, and that felt really juicy. But Genevieve came down. She said, "Are you still down there?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm kind of stuck like Chuck here." So Genevieve came down, and then we got down the rock together. this beautiful, beautiful being. She's a little bit younger than my kiddos, and which doesn't mean anything. But I really connected with Genevieve going down that mountain. And so we had some other people that were assisting us while we were coming down a place where we didn't know where really to put our footing. We just couldn't see. It was kind of like a little drop off. And that's where I got my boo boos. In the spirit of play, though, I'm like, wow, I showed up in the sandbox. I wasn't completely, I didn't bring all the right toys for the experience, but I'm like, I'm a rock star. Like, get it? Rock star. Because I had the experience. Whoa, that felt groovy. It felt really good. Okay, so who else do we have here? Okay, oh, so Ancient Warrior of Red Rock Clan. I don't know who that is. There's some sort of an ancient warrior of Red Rock Clan. And maybe that was us. I don't even know. I just wrote that down. Okay, so then we also had Mariella. Now, Mariella is somebody I met at a publisher's cocktail party. But this happens to be Mary the Muses, her Peruvian shaman. Anyway, so she showed up at our dinner doo-wopper, and I'm like, whoa, I know you. And she said, I know you. She said, what book did you write? And I'm like, well, it's not completely all together yet. It's written, but it's not all together yet. So that was kind of fun because me and Mary had we had a friend in common, and I didn't even know that when she was talking about that person that was her. And she does some really groovy, some stuff, some from about the Mayan. I don't even know. It's like way over my head. But her book is beautiful and her illustrations are very beautiful. So that was really playful and fun and kind of flirty that all of us were there at that dinner table. And then, and the people that were there were also Mark and Aaron. These were family members of Miss Mary. And so we had a really beautiful shared time. My friend Kevin came up from Casa Grande, and so he was part of a lot of these festivities. And so I'm just giving a prop to all my play buddies, all my playmates. And playmates I didn't even know that I had. Now I have them now, you know. So that was really fun. And then we also stayed at Kimberly's house. Now Kimberly had a really unique story, which I won't go into because I am not about story. And so I'm calling her the goddess of restorative love. Goddess of restorative love. Her journey was vast and different, and she brought that playfulness in through doing horse therapy where she's at. So that was really beautiful and unique. I really love that. So she's a goddess of restorative love, restoring her own love. That felt playful. Okay, my final one is okay, now this is, let's see, what did we give him? This is Dana, Starman of the Medicine Wheel Tribe. Dana, the Starman of the Medicine Wheel Tribe. I love this guy. We played and we cried and we laughed. Oh, and even while we were there with Dana at the medicine wheel, he kept having one medicine wheel after another and after another. That felt like really playful and really fun. All of a sudden, one of the medicine wheels, I was like thinking, oh, I just know I need to love myself more. Now, again, this was in a playful spirit. We were also working with inner child. So I'm like, I just want to love myself more. I think I'm going to marry me. And then my BFF, Mary the Muse, she did the ceremony and I married myself. I did. I don't know if it's she officiated it. I don't know. She also did the eulogy for my toenail that was lost as a sacrifice. It was a sacrifice there at Red Rock. So anyway, so she's kind of like my officiator for my wedding, and also for rest in peace for my toenail that didn't make it. Okay, who are we leaving out? I think we've got all my little special friends. And I just really want to share with you about this nature of play. That you find these things in your life that you're like, oh, I love it. And get in that playful spirit. And then figure out who it's going to be that's going to play with you and celebrate them. Celebrate you. Stay in play. And may you know it, may you be blessed.